All right. Yesterday Brazil played with Morocco and it ended 1-1. And early this morning, Australia Turkey played and it ended 2-0 in favor of Australia. I was expecting Turkey to do justice in that game. Adagula, deliver. Deliver for your people. I was expecting you to deliver for your country, but you did not deliver. But nevertheless, one of the most talked football topic right now is this guy, Ayyoub Bouaddi. Ayyoub Bouaddi. Pardon if I don't pronounce the name well. Ayyoub Bouaddi, the central midfielder that plays for Morocco. He's 18 years of age. He plays for Lille in the France Ligue 1. A lot of people have been saying so many things about this young boy. You can see him on the screen here. A lot of people have been saying so many things. A lot of Manchester United fans, Chelsea fans, Liverpool fans, so many football fans, mostly in the Premier League, have been saying their club should go for this guy. They should go and sign this guy. This guy is a rare gem. This guy is fantastic. Just because of you watch him perform yesterday in the Brazil match. You watch him control the Morocco midfield and also control the Brazilian midfield because he was generally in charge of the both midfield. You understand? A midfield of Paqueta, Casemiro, and Guimaraes. This 18-year-old young lad was controlling the affairs of that midfield. So that has sparked a lot of voice on the internet saying that this guy is a talent that a club we want, a big club we want. Well, it's not a bad one, but I will not say that Chelsea should look towards his direction right now. And I love his response when they interviewed him about his future. Let me read it for you. He said that, I am really happy to know that some clubs are interested in me, but for now, I am only focused on the World Cup and we will try to give everything to do our best. Yes. All this noise, I like the fact that he's trying to close his ear towards this noise that is coming in. Because if he try to pay attention to him, he go distract him from this World Cup. He go distract him in the sense we say, we go only see the best of him for that Brazil match we play yesterday. I keep saying this thing. Tournament football is good though. At least he gets players during tournament football. But tournament football doesn't guarantee you a certain level of player. Like, see how good he is now against Brazil. But did you watch him when he was playing in Lille? Do you know how good he was in the France Ligue 1? Most of you did not watch. All of you everybody is just talking about this Ayyoub Bouaddi right now because of his performance against Brazil. The guy is good. When Chelsea should sign him. Hey, Man U should sign him. Hey, Liverpool should sign him. That's why we'll go sign Enzo for 105 because of World Cup performance. But Enzo was in Benfica since. Had it been we go to Benfica before the World Cup, we signed him before maybe we'd have signed Enzo for 40-50 million pounds. But because of just one display, and winning the World Cup youngest player of the tournament, all of a sudden Benfica skyrocketed his price to 105. Now we are now putting this boy in that level. The way people are talking and the way clubs are being linked, because Arsenal is linked, Bayern Munich is linked, Barcelona is linked. Very soon Real Madrid is linked. Very soon you also hear Chelsea is linked. And by the time all these top European clubs are being linked to this lad, just because of one match that he played, just because of one match that he showed himself, display his football abilities, before you know, Lille will say, so Man U is interested, Barcelona is interested, Real Madrid is interested. The next thing, a boy that was supposed to be valued for 35-40 million pounds, they will value him for 130 million pounds. I'm being serious here. But I will not advise Chelsea to go towards that direction right now. I still have a lot to watch in the World Cup. You understand? He's not the only one that we will discover. A lot of talent will be discovered in this World Cup. Just that we don't see his own side. But what about the next game? Can he still put up such performance in the next game? Can he still put up such performance in the next two games? Like, trying to be consistent in the tournaments. and trying to make sure that he puts Morocco on track when it comes to the midfield level. It's not all about shouting, this one should go for this one. No. He's a good player, no doubt. But calm down. We are still observing. We are still watching. Left for me, it's good to sign player during tournament, but at some point, maybe you just do your scouting 30%, but do more of your scouting during when the league is on. Because tournament is just for 1 month. Everybody blood they hot. They go like to one display. During tournament, you go see an average player put up a very fantastic performance, and before you think he's good, you go and splash big money on him. And when it comes to your club, you'll be asking yourself, was this the same player that everybody was grazing and clapping for, saying that he's good? I'm not saying that the young boy is not good. Just that I'm saying that, please, nobody should start linking him to Chelsea for now. And also, a lot of dragging have been going on the side of Igor Thiago. People have been dragging him, most especially Chelsea fans. They don't drag Igor Thiago, they drag Carlos Ancelotti, saying that he will regret not carrying Joao Pedro for this World Cup. Me, I have said it. Me, I'm okay with it. Because I think, okay, let's say he carried Joao Pedro now, it doesn't feature him. Then what's the essence of carrying Joao Pedro to the World Cup? Because look at Enrique. I'll say it and I'll keep saying it again. I am not sure of the number of games that boy will start. Talk more of come from the bench. We know how Ancelotti used that guy when he was in Real Madrid. I don't know how many games. Should be in come when Ancelotti's been there before Alonso come. I cannot recall how many games Enrique starts under Ancelotti. Xavi Alonso self, you don't even see that one, no even answer him. Now he's playing in the Brazil national team. Yesterday he was not, coming from the bench self, he did not even see. But as for Igor Thiago, I have said it here countless times. Even when we got an information, we saw a rumor during that time the league was on. When we got a rumor that Chelsea is being linked to this Igor Thiago, that they are showing interest, they are admiring the player. I came out here to say that Chelsea should not admire. Igor Thiago is not a player that Chelsea should admire. He's a good player for Brentford. But when it comes to Chelsea, there's a kind of quality we are looking at. Look at Joao Pedro. See, there's something about Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro is not only a cock and shoot striker. He's a playmaker also. He's a very flexible striker. If somebody that can navigate, he's not a stagnant number 9. No. Igor Thiago na stagnant number 9. Except he push and then he go push. And also, he's very happy when it comes to penalty. Now, penalty being food. But Joao Pedro is not like that. If Joao Pedro sees that the front is not working, the ball is not coming towards it, he is ready to draw back to work with the wingers, then push the ball forward. How many of that Igor Thiago did? Look at that free heading. That was a free header now. Go see where Joao Pedro they score for Chelsea with head. Now that cross away from have been crossed that time, we say already the ball don't they come out from line. Instead find way to inside. What is there? Funny enough, if when it comes to height, I think you have more height than Joao Pedro. You cannot knock that ball properly. And somebody is telling me that Igor Thiago knows what he's doing. See, nobody should link that guy to Chelsea again. Or else me and that person will get serious problem. And also this Cucurella transfer thing, I've not really come out here to express myself and to do justice about this Cucurella thing. After much research and much analyzing on this transfer, both the rumor, both the one that is true, everything since this now, I've been making research on this. I've been reading in between the lines for the past 2 weeks right now, and I have come to a conclusion that Cucurella might still, or will still remain in Chelsea next season. Yes, I don't see him leaving Chelsea this summer. Transfer, I don't see it happen because number one, looking at Chelsea has been quiet. Chelsea has been quiet. Of recent, Xabi Alonso was discussing with the hierarchy on how the transfer window will look like, the kind of players that they are looking for. But no, so far so good. We have not heard about the players they discuss about, or how the signing will look at, like the type of signing that they are looking at. All we are just hearing is just surface discussion. It's just surface discussion. I believe the way Chelsea will sign this summer, it will look like the way Joao Pedro came to Chelsea. Yeah, the way Pedro Neto came to Chelsea. Remember, nobody saw Pedro Neto deal coming. If I'm lying, tell me at the comment section that I'm lying. Nobody saw Pedro Neto deal coming. Pedro Neto deal was one deal that it was not speculated. It was not something that you are like, Pedro Neto will come. It was not a long process something. It was straight to the point. Before the full... See, we were talking about another player. The next day, we have Pedro Neto to Chelsea, here we go. That was how we got the information. There was no much dragging about Pedro Neto. See, when you look at the transfer, when you see transfer where they don't drag too much, no see that transfer no go work. Especially in the case of Chelsea. Any transfer where you see Chelsea don't they drag, both in terms of buying and in terms of selling. The dragging don't they long. No say Chelsea no go do that business. Either they no go sell or they no go buy. Look at Xavi Simons of RB Leipzig. Look at the way Chelsea was dragging that guy's deal. I've been at Victor Osimhen. Chelsea was dragging that guy's deal. See, they dragged that deal to the point I gave up. I even said that I don't think this deal will work again. And that's what it be. They later work. Michael Olise, that was how they were dragging it. The deal did not later work. You can count so many players that Chelsea have dragged their deal, and at the end of the day, it did not work out. And that comes to a conclusion that if Chelsea want to do something, if they want to sell a player, if they want to buy a player, they will do it without looking back. You see all this talk that they are saying that Atletico Madrid are keen and they believe that Chelsea will sell £40 million. I don't think they have even discussed with Chelsea. I don't think they have even talked with the Chelsea sporting department that see this Cucurella or this is what we want to offer. I don't think they have done that. We are only hearing information. We are just hearing surface talk. They have not done that. And Chelsea, I don't think they have positioned themselves to even let Cucurella go this summer. Not only Cucurella, I don't even think they have positioned themselves to let Enzo Fernandez go. But let me talk about I'm still talking about Cucurella. With everything I've read so far, I don't think they have positioned themselves to let Cucurella go, because if they have positioned themselves, that means we should be expecting a new left fullback, unknown, because that is what will happen. I don't think if Chelsea sell Cucurella, they will announce the left signing a new left back is something that will be dragged. It will just take everybody unaware. But since we are not even getting a glimpse of that, and we are not even getting a glimpse of people that they want to sell, it's looking like Cucurella will not go, because it is very obvious that Cucurella is one player that Xabi Alonso admires so much. Cucurella and Enzo Fernandez. The other day I read a tweet, a post from one of the Spanish sources saying that Cucurella has already talked with Xabi Alonso and he tends to be okay with what Xabi has told him on the phone and all the rest. You understand? Even though it's not true, but let's just take it that it's true. So you see that even with the president of Xabi Alonso, a Spanish man for that matter, definitely I see Cucurella staying for one more season. I don't think Atletico Madrid is ready to pay what Chelsea wants, is ready to pull such amount of money. I don't think they are ready. Because looking at Cucurella, I don't think Chelsea will also value Cucurella for that amount we have been seeing online, 40-50 million euros, which is about 45 million pounds, if I'm not mistaken. They won't do that. If you are coming for Cucurella, you should prepare a bid of 50 million pounds and above, which it will take them some time before they can do that kind of business. Then as for Barcelona too, that are also interested too, they need to sell before they can purchase Cucurella. You understand? So the Cucurella deal is complicated. The more complicated it look, the more it's looking like he's not going to leave. Because if it's something that is more direct, you will see the sign there. So I don't think Cucurella will leave. Then as for the case of Enzo Fernandez, Madrid are not looking serious. So far so good with everything I've seen. At least Man City, they have made it clear that they are not interested. They are not interested in Enzo Fernandez. That their main priority is Elliot Henderson, which they are still trying to see if they can secure the young man's signature. But as for Madrid, they are only talking, but they are not acting. That is it. They are talking and they are not acting. And once Madrid doesn't act, Enzo still has a contract with Chelsea. Except now anyone force himself out of Chelsea. Except now anyone hand in a transfer request, which you know go even sit well with them. Enzo still has a contract with Chelsea. Madrid is not with all the old men where Madrid they sign, because you check where all the people Madrid don't sign now. Apart from Denzel Dumfries where they pay 20 million euros for in release clause, the rest no be retired. Retired. Bernardo Silva, free agent. Oh, free agents. That is what has been going on. Free agents. So for me, I don't think Madrid will be ready to pull £120 million for Enzo Fernandez. And once Madrid decide to sign or decide to back out, or Mourinho give a signal that they don't want Enzo Fernandez, then forget it. Enzo Fernandez will be Chelsea. The truth is that I don't want this set of players to leave Chelsea this summer. Chelsea should not sell them. But you see the other ones, they can sell to generate funds so that they can purchase. It's not a bad one. Already Joko also said the same thing too, that he will prefer Cucurella and Enzo Fernandez should still be in Chelsea. That these are players that you don't wish to let go of at all. So in the conclusion, Cucurella has 95% chance of staying in Chelsea. His chances of leaving Chelsea is 5%. Enzo has 60% chance of staying in Chelsea. Chances of him leaving is 40%. That is my conclusion. So guys, you can drop your thought at the comment section. The German team will be playing very soon by 5 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. So you can't afford to miss that game. Thank you, and I remain your humble boy Peters.